nigga gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back, get your lick back. If a nigga gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. I feel like I'm JX. J-Way. I'm a perfectionist. Adderall got me restless. I'm gone. Run with a wild crew, they get reckless. Young boy, come up off that neck. Give me that. To the trends. See a lead, be the band.
Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, June. I got my boy B Foster. And before we get into this show, we are almost at the 300 mark for all the subscribers. We're a couple of short, so you can subscribe. If you've already subscribed, tell a friend. Make sure you keep us in the algorithm by hitting the like button. Go check out some of our footage, share, comment, do all that stuff. Also, you can catch us for all the aggregators. Anyone you want to listen to a podcast, you can find me and B Foster right here on this show with Bleachers and Speakers FF in your search. Those will be platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music, stuff like that. And download the episodes once you get there. Boss, this was over about it's been over for a minute, man. In my opinion. It's been over for a minute. We had a good first half, slugged it out. We just couldn't score in the second half. And couldn't stop them in the second half. We had a couple stops in the first half. But in the second half, their offense was flawless.
Did we stop them at all in the second half?
No. Not at all. I mean, they held him to a...
Oh, you know what? On Adams, when Adams hurt his hamstring, I think we stopped him on that one.
Yeah. And then, you know, that was just now, though. That was like the 8-minute mark. But up until then, yeah, and then they scored after that. So, but we managed to get a field goal up until now. It's 2 minutes.
Montgomery just scored.
Yeah, so a little late. I guess that makes it. That's going to make it 34-41.
Gotta announce the onside kick or try to hold them, one of the two. But it's. I mean, I'm a little behind too, so I don't know. I don't want to look at the scoreboard and spoil it for myself. But yeah, right now we're down 8 pending this extra point. So
yeah, I am not watching. I do have a TV back here, but I didn't feel like doing all that. It would have been showing in the background, and I don't want to get straight. Yeah. So it is what it is, Foster. This makes that playoff hope kind of dim, man. The chances, the possibilities of making the playoffs with the win we were at 73%. Losing this game puts us at about 40.
Okay.
So it's not a total elimination, and we knew this would be a tough game, but it just makes it all that much tougher.
Could have helped yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's games early in the year that to go into LA today and win, you would have had to play an immaculate football game. Because they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. And I think we could play with them. I just today wasn't we have to play 4 quarters of football. And we were absent in the third and fourth quarters offensively.
Defensively too.
Well, we knew that
offense put up 34. I mean, that should cover you. But
yeah. I mean, score 34 points and lose, you're gonna look at the defense sideways. But also, if you score 24 points in the first half and you score 10 in the second, and one's coming in with a touchdown of it is coming within the last 2 minutes of the game, offense kind of disappeared on you for a minute, you know?
Yeah, tough to match 24 points.
I mean, but as you said, 34 points should win you a game in the NFL. Just a lot of we didn't get to Stafford in the second half. We didn't force any turnovers, and Puka Nakul went crazy today. Last I checked, he had 180 yards receiving.
And he left the game with an injury for a quick second. I don't know.
It was cramps.
Oh, was it cramps?
Yeah, they said it was cramps. They said it was cramps, so.
Yeah, he's back out there. I see him.
And they were running the ball at a high clip too.
That's one of the most disappointing parts about it is their ability to not only run on us, but stop our running, stop our run. So
they just ran for a first down.
Did they? Okay. Because Stafford, he made a few ill-advised, mistakes. Obviously the interception to Hutch, he overthrew that what would have been a touchdown. I don't know whether they probably scored a touchdown anyways, but Stafford wasn't perfect. He left something out there, but yeah, I mean, between Kyron Williams and Blake Corum, they combined for over 100 yards. They were able to run up the middle. They were able to break
the edges.
Break the edge a couple times for some big runs. And to be honest, our interior, but
which we thought was
it's the most equipped of all of them. We knew our secondary was toast. DJ Reed, I mean, Reed's been up and down. He obviously had a pretty serious injury, but he's our CB1, our one healthy starter in the defensive backfield, and he kind of got worked.
Hey, Foster, I don't want to hear no more complaints about Terrion Arnold.
Hey,
including from me. I don't want.
Reed's made some plays this year.
Reed's made some plays.
He's got 2 picks in about 5 games.
Yeah.
But yeah, he channeled his inner Amik Robertson, because that field goal, because we were up 10 we were up 10 nearly up into the half, and that long pass where Nakua shook him out of his cleats and he ended up eating turf. He's lucky they didn't score a touchdown on that play. Nakua is just a really good route runner. I mean, he learned from one of the best in Cooper Kupp, but clinic.
Who we got next week, man?
Steelers, for what it's worth.
Okay. We still gotta.
It's back home. We don't lose 2 in a row. Aaron Rodgers is horrible. I mean, at this point, I'm not even concerned about jinxing, because win or lose, kind of bleak for us. But you can kind of bet the house that we handle business next week. Home game. We don't lose 2 in a row, and Steelers are very mediocre. Division leaders, but mediocre nonetheless.
That division is kind of underwhelming this year, though.
Yeah, Ravens are just okay. The Browns, oh my God, I'm so pissed. I watched just about every down of that Bears game. That was an awful game.
Yeah.
And who's the last team in that division? You got the Browns, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals.
Yeah. Say no more.
Yeah. Do we need to continue?
No, we don't need to say anything else. It is what it is.
It's kind of annoying that the Bucs are 7-7 and they're atop their division too. That's another terrible division.
Stafford threw for 368 yards, by the way.
Yeah. Nakua averaged 20. Parkinson averaged 15, and Devontae Adams averaged 17. So pretty much everybody that touched the ball averaged a first down per catch.
Gibbs, 13 carries, 38 yards.
Yeah.
St. Brown had a day.
St. Brown and Williams had a day. J-Mo had a day.
What was J-Mo's numbers?
It says 593, but I could have swore he was over 100. Hold on.
If he had that last catch, that one catch, he'd have been well over 100.
No, 126.
Okay.
And St. Brown 12 and 150. I mean, Goff.
You did enough. You did enough offensively to. You just, you gave up 41 points, and they. Oh man.
See, people want to. I mean, not to say that specifically in this game, they'll blame it on Goff, but it's like you look at what he did, and it's like, what more do you want?
What more do you need?
No running game today.
He didn't turn the ball over.
Didn't turn the ball over, even though he threw one directly into somebody's hands and he just flat out dropped it. That was probably the one just bonehead pass.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, he had 16 incompletions, but we've been playing. We've been playing from behind the entire. No, I take that back. We started out winning, but once they don't have to focus on the run and it's all on him. I mean, it's like, what do you expect? Got to get it. I mean, it's tough to put. I mean, secondary, they had a task and a half today, going up against the one of the best passing attacks in all of football. But
let's take a quick break, Foster. This is going to be a long show.
Nope.
It's just, it is what it is, man. Yeah. Got a minute left. The Rams are leading the Lions 41-34. They're at midfield, and don't know what's going to happen, but it's 4th and 4. My take is that the safe thing to do is punt, but you never know.
Well, that leaves things open. You're a little ahead.
Yeah, they took a delay a game, 4th and 9, so they had ideas to punt, and it's only 23 seconds left in the game. Okay. So
there was some bad. I mean, just to swerve off of this, travesty of a game, but there were some bad injuries today. Did you see Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL?
Yeah,
I mean, they were cooked anyways, but that just kind of nail in the coffin.
Well, he's going to miss.
Well, actually, are they out of the playoffs? I don't even know.
They got eliminated today.
Oh, okay.
First time in 10 years.
I haven't even seen. I don't even know who their backup is, to be honest.
Minshew.
Oh, he's actually pretty good.
Well,
can't remember his first name.
He's going to miss most of next year.
Because it's December,
so late in the season. So
that is going to be weird. Because he's pretty durable. He doesn't miss games.
He's going to miss a few next year, and the rest of this season.
Then Micah Parsons had a contactless injury that he walked off on his own power, but the ones where you're not, where there's no contact, those are always
usually bad.
Red flags.
Yeah, usually bad.
I think Adams might be okay.
Adams, he had a sore hamstring that kept him out. He was questionable because of his hamstring, so he might miss a few games for the next couple of weeks. It's nothing crazy, but Lions got the ball with 13 seconds left. Lions got the ball with 13 seconds left.
Touchback, right?
Yeah. It's over. It's over. I don't see
had some stats for St. Brown, man. I need him. I need it for my fantasy team.
Hasn't he gotten enough for your fantasy team? I mean, again, game's over, man.
He had a great game. He had a great game, but Yeah. Damn, it is 50. Yeah, it is coming. It's coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
But anyhow, yeah. Oh, he did get an 8-yard catch. It looks like I need it.
That's over, right?
You're ahead.
Should have been last play. Yeah, last play of the game. That catch.
Okay, and I'm sure they probably did a hook and ladder or something. Yeah, they did. Didn't last long. Damn, got to the 40. 3, 2, 1. Spike? Nope. Oh wow, we almost had one more play. It would have been from the 40-yard line. We all know Goff would have threw a wobbler out there.
And man, that thing wouldn't have made it to the 10.
The way he wobbles 15-yard passes, it just kind of blows me. But he is a great quarterback.
We got a final. Lions lose again, 41-34. Record is 8-6. That's nasty work, Foster.
Nasty. 8-6 don't sound so bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's nasty work, Foster.
Just gotta so you went out and you're 11. No.
11?
You went out.
You went out in 11-6. If you
11-6.
Well, we
sounds like a playoff team.
We always say we expect 11-6 and 12-5.
Yeah.
So,
and for it to be a tougher road, I mean, yeah, we called it.
We got
the Bears ahead of us, and we have I think the Niners are ahead of us as far as playoff.
Well, let's break this thing down one game at a time. You drop this one, 8-6. You got the Steelers next week. Then you got the Vikings in Minnesota. And then you have the Bears at Soldier Field. It looks kind of grim.
Bears versus who?
We have the Bears in Soldier Field for the last game of the season. Looks kind of grim.
That can go either way. I mean, I'm not saying, oh yeah, we come in there and just run them out, run them off the field. But those divisional games can go either way. I'm not as concerned about that as everything else. If it comes down to it and we control our own destiny going into that final game, and it's obvious, but it's a coin toss, 50-50. It can go either way.
Hey, Foss, I want to see a Shep interview. And it's not because of this game. I just want to see, because he usually says some things to make me feel better. Usually. He says,
I don't think he can say anything to make me feel better unless he's going to say that well, you know what? Kirby Joseph had a setback.
He doesn't bring up injuries. He does not. He talk about what happens on the field. Now, there's been a couple games where he breaks down what happens and this, that, and other. Yeah. And he'd be like, yeah, you're right.
You're right about that.
But I just want to see what he has to say. This game, because he doesn't talk about injuries.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, all things considered, we kind of got, ain't no kind of about it. We got blessed on that Hutch interception. You take that away, they were driving, weren't they? I didn't quite make it home in time. They were kind of rolling.
They were driving.
Yeah. So, and we talked about it. Takeaways was something that we had to, it was going to be tough sledding with the amount of injuries we had. We were going to have to try to force some turnovers. So it looked good early on when Hutch got that pick and brought it back 58 yards. But
and we scored right after that.
Brown, I think. But our only saving grace is if Kirby Joseph comes back and he's halfway decent. Other than that, defensive line played an okay game. Lopez had a sack. Who had the other sack? I don't know. Hutch? Did Hutch have a sack?
It might have been a half a sack between Hutch and somebody else, but Hutch and Anzalone. I don't know if they gave it to Anzalone or gave it to Hutch or split it, but
Hutch got it,
okay.
and then Lopez had one. So Davenport's been looking real mid.
Well,
I like Lopez. I don't know if we sign him to a 1 year or 2 year deal, but bring that young man back.
Foster, let me say this, right? The offensive line, from a passing standpoint, played pretty good.
Pass rush, yeah, for sure.
And especially in the first half, Goff was clean in the pocket. He had to do a couple of he had to ad lib a little bit, but for the most part, I was pretty satisfied with the pass pro. Second half was just offensively everywhere. I mean, the run blocking didn't look to be desired.
That has been spotty all year. Like, we've had games where Gibbs is just getting off. We've seen a game or two where Montgomery snapped, and then there has been games, Packer game, Eagle game, probably both the Packers games. Well, no, I think Gibbs had a good game in one of them, but today, what if they had 30 yards apiece? Like, bro, that is unheard of, uncalled for, really. Yeah, 38 and 32. The average, Montgomery averaged 4.6, but at that point, we weren't in a position to be killing time. And Gibbs only averaged 2.9, and he had 4 catches for 20 yards, so he didn't really get loose in the passing game. So yeah, it's just been off, because it's not like the Rams are a defense, like a run stopping juggernaut. They give a little in that department.
They didn't today.
Man, we were talking about it. Inside, outside, bro. We had nothing nowhere. They were just on top of it.
Yeah.
I just can't. I think the biggest thing for me, more than the secondary, we knew what the secondary had to, had to offer. It kills me how well they were able to run the ball.
Foster, it's taken forever for the pregame show to download and be on YouTube so that people can see it. We did not go live, but one of the keys to the game, I said, was stopping their run. And
yeah,
we didn't
do that.
We didn't do that at all, and they did. They did. Between those two, I'm looking at the stats now. We had 3 touchdowns between the both of them. Kyron had 2. Blake Corum had 1. Kyron averaged 5.2 yards a carry. Blake Corum averaged 6.5 yards a carry. Totally, they ran the ball total with everybody. 29 yards for 129 carries for 159 yards, 5.5 average for 3 touchdowns.
Yep. And we talked about time of possession, keeping the ball out of Stafford's hands. Nope. 7 more minutes with the ball in Stafford's possession.
Yeah.
Now part of that was because we were early on, we were striking for some pretty big, like Brown had a 60-yard catch on that one play. So not going to hold the ball very long when you get 60 yards on one play. And then, of course, we had the interception return, and we scored pretty quick after that. But
also that first drive, they had a methodical 80-yard drive.
And they
scored. They had 2 fourth down conversions.
Bingo.
That'll extend your time of possession.
Those hurt so bad.
Man, I was
those hurt.
And the second one was 4th and 8. And I'm like, oh, they got cocky. No, we gonna stop this. Puka Nacua.
We got to find a way to the linebackers. I mean, I rarely say this, but Looked a little long in the tooth out there. Because we just don't have that elite. Now, we can't be elite everywhere, obviously. But Barnes, Anzalone, Rodriguez, I mean, Anzalone we know is a little bit older, but we don't have that sideline to sideline guy that just flies around and.
Nope. The Lions have never had that.
And we've never had a shut, and we've always had great defensive linemen. Porsche, Sue, Luther Ellis, and some guys that had flash in the pan, Ziggy Ansah, guys like that.
Ziggy was dope though.
For a good year.
For a good year.
Hutch, of course, now. We have never had a shutdown corner. Ever.
No.
Lockdown.
We had a couple of good ones, but
Dre Bly was cool.
Dre Bly was the only one I was going that's up there, but he wasn't locked down.
Robert Bailey was fun. They were playmakers. Yeah, he was a nickel. Yeah, he wasn't but he used to get picks though sometimes. But I can remember many a years where we spent first round picks. Bryant Westbrook, if you remember him.
Yeah, out of Texas.
I think he went Oklahoma.
No, he went to Texas.
He went to Texas. Terry Fair. Now, do you remember where he went to school?
Tennessee.
Yep. That boy was fast. All of those failures. I don't want to bring up any, wounds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Don't say his name.
Warrior too.
Oh man.
Now he was pretty.
His rookie year, he had 6 picks, and then.
Damn. But he was drafted pretty high too, right?
I don't think so.
Maybe not. He was out of
Penn State.
Yeah, he wasn't a high draft pick.
Foster, I'm on it.
I know you on it.
You see how I'm jumping out here with the college teams? You see where they played at? Boom, boom.
Are you sure he didn't go to Oklahoma? The one dude didn't go to Oklahoma.
He went to Texas.
He went to Texas. Big 12. That much I do. His name is Amani. I'm trying to see when
you talking about Westbrook?
No. I'm on him.
I don't remember his name, but he went to Penn State.
Yeah. That much I do know. I butchered his name bad, but let's see. Draft.
Mr. Grabby. The Grabby.
Oh, we love drafting those type of players. 146. No, okay, you're right. Yeah, he was. That's probably what, 3rd, 4th round.
Yeah, he wasn't high draft.
I mean, that was the year after.
I want you to look at Westbrook because you tested my gangster.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
this was my earliest years of football now, so I'm
gonna tell you something. I lived in Austin for a little while. I was cheering for Texas.
Damn, you're right. You was pretty sure about it.
And what happened with him was he was decent and he was getting better and he tore his Achilles.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he drafted number 5.
He tore his Achilles, and the next year, I think he went to Green Bay, and that was over.
Yep. He Dallas and then Green Bay, and he was gone.
Yeah.
But it was over, though.
It was over, though. He wasn't the same after that Achilles tendon.
Yep. Went to Texas.
He was athletic, and he could hit. Good corner, good cover corner as well.
He was cool. I'm talking
about in college.
Oh yeah, I mean and then the fact that we drafted a number 5, he was expected to be. I mean, I'm sure that draft class had like Ty Law in them, and then like this was.
I think Ty Law was a little bit before that, but
before really, yeah,
a little bit. I think could be wrong,
but I just went down memory lane to talk about all the horrible corners that we. Oh, Ty Law went to. Oh, I forgot he went to Michigan.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that. 95. So wait, what? So what? Westbrook was 98. You're right. You said before. Yeah.
A little bit. False.
This is before. This is before. Like I remember Ty Law, but I definitely didn't remember him in college. Not at all.
Yeah.
So who did Law play with? Anybody? At Michigan.
Michigan?
Yeah. This was before the national championship.
That was before 97. I think might have been Tyrone Wheatley might have been on the team.
Okay.
Amani
Gerbach? Elvis Gerbach?
He was on the team with Gerbach was on there.
Yeah. Ty Streets, maybe. Ty Streets might be after.
Ty Streets was right around that time. Ty Streets was on the national team in the 97 team.
On the national championships, yeah.
He was on that team. So they that you're talking like if they possibly could have been there and one was
a cross pass.
Yeah. But it's around that time, right?
Those were the early days.
Yeah, for sure. That's my University of Michigan working days. So
you was working at Michigan then?
Yeah, I was working at University of Michigan.
Damn, that had to be lit.
Hey man, it's like this. I was working at one point where I was working in I hope none of my battle rap buddies see this. I was working in, I was actually a custodian. Let me say this so it won't look so bad. I was a custodian in the Department of Public Safety, right? Where all the campus police were.
Oh, so you work for the Pope now.
But you know what? They took care of me.
Yeah.
I've seen football games in the skybox. I've seen, I had front row seats at the at a few basketball games. Now, mind you, I have a cousin named Charlie Ramsey. He was an assistant coach at University of Michigan for Tommy Amaker. Coach there.
They were on probation then, I feel like.
No.
He was never on probation around that time?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh no, this would have been before they were on probation. I think.
Actually, I used to get what's they call that? Some kind of call, and I would call my cousin Charlie Ramsey and be like, "Hey man, I want to see the game tonight." And he'd be like, "Okay, just go to such and such call."
Oh, will call.
Go to will call.
It'll be tickets.
And I used to go see those games. And now Michigan wasn't that good then.
Yeah, they were.
Even with Tommy Amaker, he went and got some guys, and he recruited better, but these guys just weren't that good. They were better than what was there, but they just wasn't. They wasn't in. As you can see, Tommy Amaker didn't last long. He got fired.
Because he came from Duke, right? Or did he go to Duke?
He went to Duke, but I think he was assistant coach at Duke.
Right. He was like,
I actually think matter of fact, he went from assistant coach to Duke to head coach at Seton Hall.
Didn't he go to Harvard after that?
Then he went to Harvard to coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he actually had some studs at Seton Hall. Like he had a top-notch recruiting class.
Seton Hall used to be able to hoop.
Yeah, he had some. Yeah, they just didn't do anything. And then I don't know what happened there, but he left Seton Hall to come to Michigan. And he didn't do much here. But it is what it is. I'm off on a tangent.
We got way off, didn't we?
Lions lose.
Yeah, Lions,
We had 8-6. It is what it is. Foster, put a bow on this, man. Let's get out of here, man.
If there was any question of whether we needed to win out before, we definitely got to win out now. I think that we have a decent chance of doing that. We talked about the Steelers already. Vikings, a game we should win. We already lost to them once this year. If we lose to the Vikings again, somebody should probably no. Okay, we better not lose to the Vikings, although that will be in Minnesota, so that's not going to be an easy task. And then the Bears game, another must win. It's in Chicago. I mean, they really kind of set things up. I mean, our non-conference schedule was our road schedule, non-conference was very treacherous. Rams, Ravens, all those Commanders were supposed to be, but we had a pretty cake. We had a bunch of home games early on in the season. So now we got to end the season in the cold, in Chicago, in Minnesota. So that part will be tough. But I mean, for the most part, we're healthy. Outside of our secondary, we're healthy. Everything else, we're healthy. Offensive line. What is Glasgow back? Or is Glasgow back?
Who cares?
Hey, Mahogany. I don't think he played today, but we're relatively healthy outside of
The defensive
outside
backfield.
of
Safeties.
defensive backfield. Other than that, we're
And Arnold.
and the offense looked great. Well, the passing game looked great. So
Let's get the hell out of here. Subscribe to
Midwest Ciphers too.
I was about to say Midwest
You did
Ciphers.
say that. You did say that.
Subscribe to Midwest Ciphers. Subscribe to Kona the Copa. And subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube.
Get your lick back. If a nigga owe you something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back.